the desert of Peru, there is a mystery. Etched into the earth are giant lines and shapes. These are the Nazca lines. They stretch for miles across the barren landscape. No one knows for sure who made them or why. For centuries, these lines remained hidden. The desert winds buried them beneath the sand. Then, in the 1920s, people began to fly. From the air, the lines became clear. They were too big to be seen from the ground. The Nazca lines were created by a civilization that lived in the area long ago. The Nazca people thrived in the valleys of southern Peru. They were skilled artists and craftspeople. We know this from their beautiful pottery and textiles. The Nazca people lived in a harsh environment. Water was scarce and the land was dry, yet they found ways to survive. They built complex irrigation systems to water their crops. They created a vibrant culture that lasted for centuries. The Nazca lines are geoglyphs, mysterious and ancient. This means they are drawings made on the ground, etched into the Earth's surface. The Nazca people created them by removing the top layer of dark rocks, a painstaking process. This revealed the lighter sand underneath, creating a striking contrast. The contrast created the lines we see today, visible even from the sky. Some of the lines are straight as an arrow, stretching for miles. Others form geometric shapes, triangles, spirals, and trapezoids, each with its own significance. But the most impressive geoglyphs are the animal figures, each one a masterpiece. There's a hummingbird with its wings outstretched as if in mid-flight, a spider with long, delicate legs, intricately detailed, a monkey with a curled tail, capturing the essence of movement. These geoglyphs, spread across the vast Nazca desert, continue to intrigue and inspire. As the sun sets, casting golden light, the lines come alive, telling stories of a bygone era. Section 4. Mysteries in the Sky. The Nazca lines, a series of large ancient geoglyphs in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru, have puzzled researchers and historians for years. Why did the Nazca people create these massive designs? These intricate patterns, some spanning hundreds of feet, are visible only from the air, raising questions about their purpose and the methods used to create them. Scholars have been debating this question for decades. Theories range from the practical to the mystical, each offering a different perspective on these enigmatic figures. Some believe the lines had a religious purpose. They suggest that the Nazca people created these lines as part of their spiritual practices, perhaps to communicate with deities or to mark sacred spaces. They might have been used in ceremonies to ask the gods for rain. In a region where water was scarce, such rituals would have been crucial for the community's survival. The Nazca people relied heavily on agriculture. Their survival depended on the successful cultivation of crops like maize, beans, and potatoes. Rain was essential for their survival. Without it, their fields would have turned to dust, leading to famine and hardship. Other researchers think the lines were an astronomical calendar. They propose that the Nazca people used these geoglyphs to track celestial events. The Nazca people may have used them to track the movements of the sun and stars. This knowledge would have been essential for determining the best times to plant and harvest their crops. This knowledge would have been vital for planting and harvesting crops. Understanding the cycles of the heavens could mean the difference between a bountiful harvest and a failed one, ensuring the community's prosperity and survival. Section 5. Messages from the stars? Not everyone believes in scientific explanations. Some people think the Nazca lines were created for something more extraterrestrial. They suggest that the lines were meant to be seen from above. Perhaps they were landing strips for alien spacecraft, or maybe they were messages to the heavens. While this theory is intriguing, there is no scientific evidence to support it. The Nazca people were perfectly capable of creating the lines using simple tools and their knowledge of the land. Section 6. An enduring puzzle. The true purpose of the Nazca lines remains a mystery. These massive geoglyphs, etched into the arid plains of southern Peru, have puzzled researchers and archaeologists for decades. They are a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the Nazca people. Created between 500 BCE and 500 CE, these lines form various shapes, from simple lines to complex figures like hummingbirds, spiders, and monkeys. These enigmatic designs continue to fascinate us today. Tourists from around the world flock to see these ancient wonders, hoping to catch a glimpse of the past. They remind us that there is still much we don't know about the past. What do you think? Could these lines have been a form of communication, or perhaps a way to mark astronomical events? What was the purpose of the Nazca lines? Some theories suggest they were used in water rituals, while others believe they were part of a giant astronomical calendar. Were they a message to the gods, a celestial calendar, or something else entirely? The alignment of some lines with celestial bodies hints at a possible astronomical purpose. The answer may be lost to the sands of time, yet the mystery endures, inviting us to ponder and explore. But that doesn't mean we can't keep searching for it. Each new discovery brings us a step closer to understanding the secrets of the Nazca lines.